Greetings, SOSS. It is Tuesday, June 2nd. We had such a good day yesterday. There was such an energy in the building as the grade 12s entered and we started to do some in-class sessions. It was fantastic. Everything ran really well, and we're so grateful for all the grade 12s who showed up yesterday. And we look forward to welcoming grade 11s today. We had 54 students come through our doors, which was awesome. But I'm going to encourage all of you to make sure you watch yesterday's video because it goes through the procedures that you need to go through when you enter the school. I had so much footage from yesterday's video, I actually had to break it up into a few videos. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take a little tour of the school and we're going to end up at the shops, okay? So that's where we're going to finish today. And along the way, I'm going to talk to you about some of the changes that we've made in the school so you're aware of them when you come in. We look forward to welcoming all students this week, each grade. Remember the priority learners who have been coming to the library. You guys keep coming. We want to continue to service you. Thanks to everybody for following all the procedures and protocols that we have in place. You guys have been doing great. So thanks for coming in, and let's have a great week. Look forward to seeing you all. You're going to notice some markings on the floor of the hallways, arrows that indicate which direction you should be traveling on which side of the hallway. So arrows going down the right side, move forward, and arrows on the left side are moving this way. That doesn't make any sense, but you get the idea. There are arrows. Besides the arrows, you're going to see these pieces of white tape. The distance from one piece of white tape to the next piece of white tape is 2 meters. So that should help you with your social distancing. Okay, so I'm in front of the washrooms, and of course you're allowed to use the washrooms when you come to school. However, we are asking that one student be in the washroom at a time. All right, so if someone's in the washroom, just wait outside, wait for them to come out, and then take your turn. Okay, so here we are in the atrium. This is one of the large spaces that we are using for our classes. You'll notice that it's set up so that there's social distancing where the tables are spread apart. In addition, you're going to see these green pieces of tape on the table which indicate where you can sit. And if you sit in those locations, you will indeed be 2 meters apart. Now, since we're in the cafeteria, I should also tell you there will be no food services during the month of June. So you need to bring your own lunch or plan to go to a restaurant downtown to 7-Eleven to buy your lunch because there will be no food services here. Okay, here we are in the science lab, which is another one of the large spaces that we're using for our classes. Now you'll notice in the science lab, same thing as in the atrium, we have sections of the desk that are cordoned off for you to sit at, and if you do so, you will indeed be social distancing. Okay, one other thing I wanted to mention is that as much as possible, we are going to keep all the doors propped open so nobody is touching the handles. The benches in front of the science lab and other benches throughout the school are places typically where students gather to socialize. You'll notice some markings on the benches, and those markings are meant to indicate that you are not supposed to sit here. And the reason for that is we want to limit the number of places that we touch in the school. And so when a session is finished, we're going to ask you to leave the school, to go outside, allow all of our spaces to be cleaned, and then come back inside. But all of your socializing needs to take place outside. So please respect the markings that are on the benches, and please don't linger in the school. Okay, so one more space that we're going to be using is the large gym. So what you can see here is that we have tables spaced out for you to use, and again, at least 2 meters apart. Room 124, our computer labs, or one of our computer labs, is also a space we'll be using for our courses. You'll notice that there are chairs situated at certain computers and not others. We're going to ask you to only use the computers that have a chair in front of them because that will keep us socially distanced. That's true here in room 124 and also true in room 906 downstairs. The art room is also one of the spaces that we will be using, but it will be reserved only for students doing art. Mr. Hoffman and Mr. Baptiste will also be making use of the shops during the month of June.